Long ago, in the land of Norzelia, there were three great nations. Glenbrook, that's mine, Esfrost, and Hyzant. These three countries went to war. Why? Because Esfrost had all the iron, and Hyzant had all the salt, and we at Glenbrook had none of those things and a little of everything else. So we all had a big hoedown, and eventually we all stopped fighting. And then 30 years later, I was born. And there's me, Serenoa Wolffort, heir to House Wolffort and balls as big as brass. And today's a special day. Serenoa, your bride-to-be has just arrived. This year's Benedict. Every young lordly has his badass butler. This one is mine. I await with bated breath in anticipation of your holy matrimony. That's right! I'm getting hitched! Sure, it's an arranged marriage, but I'm sure that Dad had the good sense to pick out a bride for me who's kind and sweet and easy on the eyes. Not to mention she's waylaid by bandits!
Hey! Who the hell are you supposed to be?
Never mind that. You two have a striking resemblance. Are you like father and daughter or something?
Heh! You're damn tootin'! I'm Travis. Little girl's Trish. She's following in Daddy's footsteps.
Have no fear, your prince is here.
Quick, while they're distracted.
You've left yourself open. On your guard. Ha-ha! Leave it to me! Go! Fool!
Take that! Go! Bullseye!
Fool!
2 ashes. Oh no!
Wow, that's amazing! You are on fire! Literally!
I'm Frederica Esfrost, your new bride-to-be. But before we get married, I have a question. What do you think of my pink hair?
Honey, I don't care if your hair is purple. If you're as hot in the bedroom as you are on the battlefield, I'll take you in with open arms. Love at first sight. It makes my heart go a-flutter. And so I came back to House Wolffort with Frederica in tow. She took to everyone very nicely. Even my father liked her.
Well, looks like my son is becoming a fine young man. Tell me, do you know why we arranged a marriage between you two?
That's easy. To strengthen the bonds between Glenbrook and Esfrost.
True, but we used the son of a high house and the Archduke's half-sister to do it. If we really wanted to strengthen our bonds between the two nations...
You would have used Prince Franny and Princess Erica instead of us.
That's right! The bonds are strong, but not too strong. So, just in case things go south...
We can be cast aside like the pawns we are.
Now that's using your noggin, my boy!
Oh yeah, did I mention my dad's fighting a terminal illness? It was around that time that Dad decided to retire and make me the new Lord of House Wolffort. Man, my day just keeps getting better and better. Then everyone filled me on the events going on. Basically, the three nations were setting up a special joint project, and dignitaries from the other two countries were coming in here to Glenbrook, both from Esfrost and from Hyzant. See, we recently discovered a mine chock full of iron, and this mine basically gave everyone an excuse to band together. The mine was located on our land, and Hyzant provided the manual labor, and as for Esfrost... Yeah, I was born at the wrong side of the family tree, and I had no respect from anybody. But then I decided that I'd show them all! And I invented something that would blow them away!
Our son's becoming a lord today. It will be a glorious day for House Wolffort.
Your wife would be so proud of you. If she were still alive, that is.
And soon, I will be joining her.
You don't mean...
Benedict, you have served me for 30 years, better than I could have ever asked for. Now it's Serenoa's turn.
I will get you a healer, sir.
This is my final order to you, Benedict. Serve Serenoa as you have served me.
And that was around the time that my father had finally given me the Scales of Conviction. The Scales of Conviction is a holy relic blessed by the gods.
But they won't be any use without these!
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction. Give one to each one of your most trusted retainers and allies,
So that they can use these to vote, right?
so that it can illuminate the proper choice where the path ahead is darkest.
Okay, I'll roll with that. We await your orders, my lord. My first order of business? We pack up and set out for Whiteholm, because tomorrow we are gonna party like there's no tomorrow!
For House Wolffort!
My friends and fellow countrymen, and even my non-fellow countrymen, an era of peace is upon us, and I can think of no better way to celebrate that peace than to have everyone kicking the shit out of each other in a tournament-style battle.
Here, here.
Hey, Serenoa, I'll be joining you in the tourney today.
And this here is Prince Roland, my best friend and boon companion. He's living proof that just because you're number 2 in line for the throne doesn't mean you're number 2.
House Wolffort, you'll be fighting against Team Hyzant.
Those are 2 of Hyzant's famed generals. We can't afford to make any mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now let's show them what we're made of!
Blood will paint my skull! I see you opening.
We had a few setbacks, but in the end we came out victorious.
Now I say now, what in tarnation was that horse pucky? My Pinkerton slaves could have fought better than you lot. Victory goes to House Wolffort.
Next up was Esfrost versus last year's champions. For some reason it kind of devolved into a one-on-one. It went about as well as you would expect.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
And then it was our turn. House Wolffort versus Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. This would be an epic battle against a champion. It would be where my legend as Lord of House Wolffort would begin, and I would fight until the bitter, what the hell just happened?
We all got our asses kicked by the Dawn Spear.
Well, that was a letdown. Were we really that bad out there? The shame of our defeat will haunt me for weeks. With the journey over and the festivities at an end, it was time to bid everyone goodbye. And so much the better. I had a mind to manage, but more importantly, I had a wedding to plan with my hottie, Frederica. So I just needed to go back home and...
Ah, Serenoa, the king wants you to join our guests back to their homeland in order to improve diplomatic relations with them.
This is a great honor, my lord. But there's 2 boats and only one of me. Which one am I supposed to go on?
That decision is up to you, Lord Wolffort.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, Benedict! Time to break out the Scales of Conviction! Right away, my lord.